18-year-old single mom shoots intruder who broke into her home, and the court said she did nothing wrong. On New Year's Eve in 2011, deep in rural Oklahoma, 18-year-old Sarah McKinley sat at home cradling her 3-month-old son. Just days earlier, her 60-year-old husband had passed away from cancer. She was grieving and alone, but grief turned to terror when someone knocked at the door. Peeking through the blinds, Sarah saw 2 men she didn't know. One of them held a 12-inch hunting knife. She shouted for them to leave. Instead, they circled to the back of the house and tried to break in. One of them screamed, "Let me in or I'll end you." Sarah didn't hesitate. She grabbed her handgun and shotgun, shoved a couch against the front door, and dialed 911.
Are your doors locked?
Yes, I've got 2 guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store?
Well, you have to do whatever you can do to protect yourself. I can't tell you that you can do that, but you do what you have to do to protect your baby.
The dispatcher told her, "I can't tell you to shoot, but do what you need to protect your baby." 20 minutes passed. Then, bang. 24-year-old Justin Martin kicked down the door, knife in hand. Sarah pulled the trigger. When police arrived, Martin was dead. His partner, 29-year-old Dustin Stewart, had already fled. Later, his own parents turned him in. In questioning, Stewart admitted something chilling. They had specifically targeted Sarah because they knew she was recently widowed, young, and alone. They thought she'd be an easy target. And there was more. Martin had a history of breaking in to steal pain meds, and Sarah believed he'd already broken into her home in the weeks after her husband's death. In fact, Martin had knocked on her door the night of her husband's funeral. But this time, Sarah was ready. She defended herself and her child. Under Oklahoma's castle doctrine, which allows deadly force to protect one's home, Sarah was cleared of all charges. As for Dustin Stewart, he was charged with first-degree murder. Because in Oklahoma, if someone dies while you're committing a felony, you're held responsible. He was sentenced to life in prison. If someone broke into your home, what would you do? Let us know in the comments.